esi ntin for gba communication bi o
yeah ntin for jo yes
jama for say you so ko ni bia ne say you dey hono ma asin minus and go for can send fan before the elections
it we
information
and he say we know when we say empanifo so we ni a na say baby a law no so be kan mi an
no dey na kosi say we say na before say kosi say ana mo twen say parliament be say convenience
na containers no so akosi say
any me you dan we last be say you say John Jinapo say containers na kosi say because you take we dan ko around this call sehwi Western North was a Rand Dr. Randy Abbey Koko be CEO also can say Koko be for so container 200 also no so move omo kra no ma sisi akwa national investigation bureau for so ehwehwem it has a containers that also because
and a fake dollars be you gold no so how far
say Owusu omo kan sa me na nsa ni nyina but until for job play ni dey no cocaine dey na my eje omo be say all those questions they even ask question about piracy also go fit to share Ghana flag bi na ship bi Ghana flag so Chinese food omo kidnap ni patre yes but you know Ghana for issue statement say ya kidnap some nipa miensa from the coast of Ghana but no be say but cocaine dey na it take you over because of the severity of the allegations no
okay
it be say containers issue ECG containers no we are John Jinapo is o me who baby akusi because of the national investigation bureau some investigation
omo update yen
the person ya check so na na say gidigidi mo di akire we ko bia no mo de central for di akire ko ya ko containers bi wa ya ko bi tema ya ko bi pay ya ko bi western region but na ya update you bi update you history we ya say ya na no die but you should not be that because any tied to the fortunes of ECG because abani so take committee say you want to invest and as a very private sector to ECG operations they be more efficient it is say containers you new procurement because what to do 10 million a year no akoto 8 billion it containers na wahi nipa say na ho amu no mo ko ho na ton ye
okay
because they can former GPA boss like I say containers and you say cause you go ebu
yeah o cause hu ECG boss
yes no former GPH
okay ono so
na kan no
yes ono so be kan
yes ECG boss
so be kan yes containment measure and many customs on penny for bi ni mo akasa is about tracking
yes
when they get a container number they enter with the system anymore e be kire baby a container no was
so we hu baby asem la kosi
they should let us know
because we are some sorry no na gonna for be any
and it's very important
because ECG omo top power now ya amount for na so you to be account for it ni na asa the boy ya buy
come this na our may update you
okay
your friend is a containers no
okay
enra minya kwanya ne customs mpanifo binum ehia
okay
and may ye investigation bi ho
containers na yes me
nka se me mahu me se me no mo di nkomo
me nka me se nka fa national security na nka fa mo na nka mo nya adwuma preko
da bi editor afi we ye be ye adwuma
okay
ye be ye adwuma me mi say we say uyi ka free port ti say wo hu me ben me kai
okay no
wo say ye fe ebia we say DV bobo ho
yes
me register enti ebia me yes me ko register na say me do DVLA wo say DVLA no omo wa yi for customs force wo
yes
omo so ye re-examination
yes
DVLA ho
yes
wo ya examination of port but wo ko register ya attach custom service bi omo ye in charge of vehicles omo DVLA so every DVLA terminal bia and I say
customs officers
and they do re-examination
to confirm
can I do to know what you are doing it's even say me make a move back on as bia my uni bia make us say there was a time me can be 90 something thousand right now a bia me dey me feel say my year we me na mo na fe me register car no na catch him say I did not pay the proper duty enti omo no car no so omo friend short collection what I say
so omo below what you expected to pay
yeah enti say omo chi me car no omo catch me say okay I have to pay difference of maybe 2 and maybe me fan say 20,000 20 more but the documents these are the documents
okay
me say me de be man
okay
enti e bi kura ye 600,000 yeah difference na yes me nkotua me san kotua ho na me blame no
me blame no for no custom am port no
and this education and I minister the current commissioner
yes
we say on first education so the nina waba no
one Mr. Sapon na ebe whole overall boss we GRA commissioner general
yes CG
yes CG
your friends commissioner general and we ni customs
so your friends say so this
is the education as or penifon at least they can talk to some of their retired officers in Ibi. Now mumma koye education because when I met the custom officers yesterday I was surprised to for me to hear say me ke kuta me afi me kwa koya me kwa ko register yes mantua your friend say
the supposed duty no
yes mantua what am I say etino educate Saturday we are sorry once a mere Sadiq Obama ebinim ko tran show no so yes garage yes
once garage is kabo mu na side education come on garage
so these are the documents we have here
okay
it's once abeka and coming days you know be next week
ye be hwem Champions League
after the we have a lot to
say afia Arsenal be win
Champions League say Real Madrid say go they say Real Madrid ko bobo ye mi say omo ye nka say ye sense be
ye shall say you know as a good idea say ye na because we have to and they have to collaborate the garages you know
yes
because yes they be na pinche o ka when you work on na be bia yes business o ko akwa is here we do register because short for na me
eno akra me more examples one hu makura no
yes
aba pack am you 20 say me ko register ne now be catch me
say short for be 40,000 60,000
I mean and a lot of Ghanaians say you're naive e was ade no ho we don't have much info
so what inform them say dem am to a proper assessment with all the valid information dem am at the port no so better na once and nipa na use kan 1 year 6 months 2 years everyone am no so
commissioner customs in a brigadier general Anson Anan
okay
very
brigadier
brigadier
adwuma no
say omon crofo say normally service people no they don't let them omon kasa wo normally enti omo de ma unso okọ ho na GRA mo aka bom na GRA ni wo your friend is PR department
communication public affairs
and e ho no a lot of them are GRA staffs and they don't understand customs adwuma no
okay
when you say when you be someone from preventive am me kasa amfa ho say be say ya and if they can't do it and I make sure say
omo fa retired staff no
and we say me preventive boss ba ko kasa and he is ready to work with us and he catch the brigadier say top ready with the we are there for them
to mo boss no
e mayen ne no monye de enye aduma ne be yes education we Ghana Friday atia say just say dey be e be bo mo so bo and omo ni maduma no anhwe abeka so dey omo ni mo aduma
nti omo retired staff ne mo collaborate to the media we can even do outdoor bloggers ya kokko garages we no mo ya na mo ya education and everybody understands say obi aduma akoso
minim say what kind recommendation from your friend say ECG ewo omo paper container we say your friend say omo
committee report
omo recommend we mu say ebe ya enka even GRA board they should add 1x officer wom and I have retired officer wom because ono no call retired
interest bia na so man na input knowledge expertise on that area not the boa so
that say
mo adwuma na e
a lot of them are lawyers a lot of them are lawyers
so mo school mo adwuma na mo
so when all the back kra kokan this recommendation na ECG for report
no
they should make sure say
committee na John Jinapote
yes it is John Dramani Mahama call for me the GRA
board na omo official form yet Mr. Sapon ya acting all of them some of them are acting I say go the board any board of directors are acting
na entrepreneur no
say on say this week na nkasa no mampani Mahama aja to say flashy week for him nti no launch adwuma pa Kumase adwuma pa
na ewo omo manifesto
one of the key campaign for the first 120 days no I can to launch Kumase
adwuma pa
obe launch another one Watamale Wednesday
Wednesday,
yes, national apprenticeship program. And son Mahama case and so be launch this week ya. This week was the last week is launch free sanitary pad. It names me key policy in no interventions in no we win out in Tehona entrepreneur ko Kumasi say or entrepreneur science and training
managing very
my CEO of RTM training services
Opesco
there is Opesco so say you man no honma but e say man ko for you
say top FM for no mo ya ade o
and so be ayere no
chain CEO awa so ye CEO de ma what you never say givers divers
mama me hear that o mama me hear that so mama me tough people that wa also hear there
e dey na ada me e man pa bo na aton wa mama e dey na ada me se wunya bibia edita se bia wo maye man na so wo ba bia ande o chena kra metima
ma family it dey agin ko home to as a guest of the program
so make the cast
okay
it will pick
okay it agin ko home as a CEO
therefore
as a CEO of RTM training services so he was there to observe and he was invited by the state to observe and to also take part in so I'm training conform excavator no okay but also ade ba kwa sense in say be say you know architecture free finance the demonstration was starting at the sporter on name just for the next 3 days oh yeah
me hear class be a meet my join
okay and another one so yeah em say asem born and asem sadus about say mampon hine that's it boss e bunsu also afu yen kan confirm say the originator burger high life George Dako nana
George Dako
you know bu so mo we almost started last week bu so mo your mountains
and SSC
and they assist they assist so yeah to for healing of a crapping hormone ntino mampon hormone ntino o me na bempo yi because obi a now o dey burger high life ba Ghana there because na pedi bobo ya but ono no dey burger high life we feel so high life with German European disco bass no the boom sana rumba mo ni na champion na nato for mo ni o ni ba kisimi na ba join da se bomba join for rampo so ni na ba join join ni packet wa George Dako only the packet wa nto no me ba ya sana ni na si na where the rest of the hip life ba ya well bra for me no Kenya ambassador o chama kwa me ni nti no na say na ekwo so a na think say the media should pay attention to George Dako the legacy because last 2 weeks here me see
enyo be pa na yode
o wa equitable ono bo bi aba ono libo na to ye
family dey me dey pa ye
odokala say na nsia dey say na nsia wa ya akoko ya Tiani
so oba before Lumbeze
no I'm not starting burger high life I'm not starting burger high life once na match no ho no mo but I'm not starting burger high life now I'm infuse European beat no
e dey be shape
I'm dey share high life no na ma base ni be ma different level
team the diasa
no the diasa nti ono no oba e mu ansa na omo mu di akire mo obo because oba na we mu ho ambulu mu ho no de ba ono no German papa nyas no but once burger high life no different level ono cha samu amo so ka cha samu
okay make cha samu make cha samu
libedu not ono not nyam sata na George no on top no a guitarist or guitar pa
okay
then libedu metro nto first album ya libedu metro until so mu chain no mu chance na George start say auto money palava ne ho bibiri yansa na obebo Odoka say me relate to crowd.
Yes, they say they mu.
Dako there is a great musician, one of the best guitarists. I think we should honor
Ghana fashion anymore.
Oh, no, I don't think say Yashin enough. New Wachi. Your Tiasi crowd mean say
Ghana for the Tiasia, you know.
Oh, but very bad. Don't say I didn't before between any Abuafunu. Abuafunu so we are dear mom. We so we are dear mom. By any young could say, Ted you say. We see bisa so be true say see no Kumasi Chapate no Krum. Look at how model see bisa how they carry African music to the world.
If me George Dako dey to be me tifri we are no we na me tiso ye hu dede kakra Mickey Darling.
Okay so I want to free yes
Mickey Darling me tell say oh ye hu dede but then me is a radio for na yamoasa.
There be yamoa na pay for yen DJ so we are not deliberate about certain things. Because me tie cha someone interview with guy we Hammer Okumasi.
Yeah, Hammer, yeah.
When I say the amount of appreciate you among musicians and they say penny will hold ma answer the be film no. There be one night for be a George Dako. Then all the musicians original so be able to number
okay.
It be a Kwabena to back, Kid be able to George Dako number I
think me pa that's what Tiasia Ghana for action and more appreciate the Lumba.
Yes.
And I no cry na fans
no.
And yes. And ye be anyom. But who say ne fans no motete then Lumba.
High Lumba ne.
What I say.
And Lumba ne.
I wish a match the day ebetimi nenka onu so benya fans bi mo.
But so you be am dey that mass on say enum no. And you be that
yeah more this guy about so is it DJ K
Kumasi guy. Yeah, Kesben.
The guy is doing fantastic. Highlight. Our boy we say. Every time yanko yanim.
Okay.
Thank you to. What follow kakra.
Thank you to there.
According to the man.
Me say you thank you.
Me dem make
I think say we are sorry to. And I say we
so I'm saying kabo mu to.
And kabo kwa better.
Yes.
But then I thank you.
Almost say thank you to. Now in some way if you
banner. Say start on Friday na call Western Region in some former vice president kekan you know. Even some people are even questioning why should the vice president lead it? Is it the right person who lead it? Because per the constitution he is not a leader of the party. The national chairman is the leader of the party. It is why should the former vice president be leading the campaign? I will share only one poster in that so. A change the because or no magnanimity into other aspirant to invite you more. Into no ha say why only abeg mo cause say ma send message. Into ya say yeah dey am free na invite o pa ba member. But when we say can I propose you into no so be go do mo chi. We say some okeke kana. Into no thank you to na think say and I say before this tape this in some is well have be we work bracheja chamacheja kwa say kono kobeya nka thank you to come put on hold because see answer one can be na party no. But this was the first time so omoko thank you to according to sibi omoya no sibi omoya you could see say ya yet to fit obi ya dey mo obi so obi found from so when you come why say blame no leadership no national chairman general secretary Stephen T I think you should be blamed. It's not enyefe the way they are doing it is enyefe. I say it's being manipulated to favor a certain person, a certain candidate, and maybe a person will be president. It's the enye bibia ni fan support no. And yes na party na dia mo person mo achieve. You are rather worsen your situation because my man for kasa man for should like some baonia kai e dey niem national cathedral levy. One look as one year across here to petrol some days before the elections. Yeah, to petrol. How can somebody chairman of the economic management team I himself automatic price adjustment formula MPF issue. So could the government have intervened to stop say MP no to take fuel price? But now is speaking as if a lot of as no you be and one make council. Yes, one make and can be say power of arrogance and arrogance of power. And when he said that and I was like wow. Proud to 2004 is it 2024 you yere any your friend is saying wakunta allegedly yes is so otibosu say omakobu the financial of an friend of Canada what I say omakobu ne da omampani ko for crowd dem so if I said they all Canada not just a bit for no one account because power be be your mo de and I can few days to election mo kwakobu busa no mana beto abonte omampani dada ko for dem still
Yes, one fino.
Yeah, tell me what you do Ramadan kan.
Debi.
What you kan?
Debi.
So what you do Ramadan kan? You know, see, and arrogance of a beach say, ye na ye nipa Musa Dankwa eye survey. Ye ba no medina to later forecaster. Being led by Miracles Abuaje. And me and Nko for more here root no mu dina cha mo so aboda mo nim nyansa.
Wow.
Yes, mini TB.
Yeah, the omoka.
O mu dina cha
ayi so ka be friend.
For admochre. Also be part. So it will be a survey. You might disagree with even the methodology and the results like try to interrogate it. Nitie honorable Raksin Dafiama also mu caucus meeting bia Musa Dankwa survey no they discuss as manage caucus they set it and know where the party is going or no going no traditional information they call him must say run for farmer here so I don't go support the no
and so say okasa so they I think na started from Nanado Dankwa Kufuado because e hwa na Nanado Dankwa Kufuado if not because of power send to wanko kan kire kwa abre for say minti say wuntime nto aba
na mbe sa
how sika sai akunta man na assembly say they are not doing illegal mine
ya ba say akunta man o ma kwaje concession mo de 360,000 Ghana cedis we are no massage certain grams of gold weekly if you pa no dey am ho no
it's no money wey na it's a vice president
who say all can say eno na mo so
say all co election no nim say
obere nko yi
because of the electoral for here
it's a man so one guy kwaje akotobu ati no city so but say it makes me wonder why Bawumia was not the right candidate. He will never be the right candidate for the MPP because someone can I say we need the more managing because the all can ask you can you let me go how many Ghanaians can see him pay what say you call what 1.5 you can what you let young
it's like they are going this tour just to speak out.
Yes.
They are warm, but it's not like thank you.
And I'm more about the okay report na Muslim media. The ones na here can say look at what na see your Canada Japan abroad. Is abroad your make Canada Japan kasa.
Imagine. Na party chairman all the executives and you couldn't stop them. And you call this one thank you talk.
They
have to. Also, you keep emphasizing say thank you talk. And let me take come out being. Now, uti seminar. Uti say thank you talk no more kono. Idea every Dr. Banguaho na
so we are Kenya. Almost all we are Kenya.
Because according to
America na Japan so come 1 million Ghana cedis from French party workers no do amokano.
According to him no. Party executives, national executives for the meeting. And about me, a proposal more say, or I bako, which is or no per se inca or yet, thank you to look that amount for no assay after the election. Because when we say MPP are the that is what has been there. And a party for executives look and say, then if that's the case, there, both of us, that is the MPP party. And then Dr. Bama into a collabo ade on my work. Can you imagine say thank you to now national executives on any banner of background.
Okay, so banner no more than national executives.
What's about any
Bawumia that's so. Oh, Bawumia that's so go for school here can so that's na Bawumia more that's until I say
initially no snack in call for so ebisa so be thank you to it's anyway no e be clash here anytime no mean na no akọ both sides on more area because if it is MPP orchestrated thank you to there then we need to see national executives faces on the background of
the national chairman is the leader of the party. The national chairman is the leader of the party. Now presidential candidate that
is all. You don't have any position again.
No, thank you to no more candidate. I'm not sure ya. Ebema party you said all kind of trade bridges supreme.
Yes, if we trade bridges,
I think they have to put breaks because Steve Nayensu team should put his feet down as national chairman and be chairman and some Ebano.
Say na omuni say dia na nke so mama Dr. Bawumia kone dey.
They should know.
If you look at what actually happened, because we say is Manoko Manoso, na mene Miracles Abuaje, any enkomo. I mean, he's a great guy. I like the confidence or the qualities in Ghana here. I'm on for Bashino, but when he or Babo and Tino Bekasa, you could see say yes. nyame de ache no but the young baby edini bedu Miracles, good evening. Me mwako about the bar final point on top 103.1 in Nenumri. Yet in Kwamu de Bibi Aboko. Alice, yeah, that's it. Meaning, if I should say, what G and so this time. So, on the Kasa, yeah, that's it. Very well. Pacho, thank you, Tona Mokono. Are you part of Omo Moko Bino? Oh, okay. Until one can home business as we speak.
Baby,
so far, how many regions in Amako?
We are now 4 regions. Western region, Western North, for anybody.
Okay, so 4 regions in Amako. Miracles Abuaji that I know. Okay. Your friend is saying 7 previous and there be a what can he say here if me bisao regions now more corner give you out the enamo person more share our this thank you to no bet make as a purpose no more gain for the 4 regions now more corner
well that's it when we go again sir we the first time yeah thank you to my way now just so we refresh our minds as part of your political dispensation. Thank you to us after elections are the integral part of our politics. Over Kaya 2009, Nana Danko Kufado, thank you to 2012, Nana Danko Kufado, thank you to 2016, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, thank you to 2020 elections, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, thank you to. The essence of thank you to and say Ghana Hano, as part of your customs crown, Ubia Diemowa, and I see a idea friend Diago. And see, say, your cocoa to aba, Nasa Ulusu, Ubinu, Uwa Sudi, say Ghana, and say Obeko Ghana for 9 so. Now Odin say Aquacomon. And that is exactly what is also happening after the 2024 election. And yet before Fraba, and yet there ABC that it's something that has been part of our politics, and that's exactly what we're doing. And the objective in say Oko or man for 9 so no wakacho say modembre ekoye santri ekoto abamayan menim kunim die and so nipa 41.75% over 4.8 million koto abama dia wa hosu die say overcome national na say akwakobom what did that say no more why you are family the second leg of it and say we are rebuilding our party na obekaya yeto abawiye no ade ba ko party mpanimfo ene the then flag bearer for the party e kan say yin kan yakomantu yeyim na yen review of the elections no area na the will be ayaka into the second leg of this thank you tour is for us to have interaction at the party level and rebuild our party from there onwards. Into Ebia, we need to be aware, but let me quickly indicate say, as part of the tour, no, there is always a closed door meeting with party leadership and party executives, constituency chairman, regional executives, regional key party stakeholders, to discuss critical areas of the recommendations that is geared towards rebuilding the party, saying that the party at the regional level needs to look at and all of that. Answer crowds are a piaba about general meeting now. MCM the way for you. Until this summer, make us based on Simon Marion and based on Chimpua, Emma, you're the core thank you so day. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Very well. We've seen video be a Bono region and party executives with Mpenifo na omokoye no na omokasa ehono na amokoda omoase no wo ho anase moda omoase awie na Mpenifo ne party region executives ni din komo na ma sa video no pop out
video ben Video
the main idea video abronye ekasai owi en Canada Japan so kasai and who say hash talks be na course so kakra wo honom. I don't know if what cross with that video.
I've seen that video.
And maybe I said that particular video no. A video happen ya bra no mo ne region for no executives ni na edi nkomo ana say region ni mu amokodo mo ase no na they were part of that meeting.
When was a party meeting. Party meeting of the party executives no across the various levels.
Okay. So this kind of videos na e babo ntia abra moko thank you to. How do you feel?
Oh, I mean, so what multi-party politics as you know say it's animal you see all the time. You knew. I don't think say a big guy and maybe a china. And as you like I say, and yeah, they are party misunderstanding but possible say they say ECBM and it happens in every party across the divide. What is important is that the party members will learn from this and then make sure say they are whatever it is any papa and CBM. The second thing is say when everybody is done expressing their views, we're able to come back together and collaborate and work going forward. Because I've also seen a video in Penifon, meeting us here, or moving here, or more haggy or more, almost 80 or more bon essay. And see, I don't think that is a major thing. As I say, we should beat ourselves too much. It happens all the time at party meetings, at party engagements. These heated discussions, heated debate happen. But yeah, quite the first way they can one boom. Now, I think that's what is most important.
You all can say this thank you tour is not the first time you who has say even the two major political parties will be IAB. And when the moment you hear thank you tour, akodake to akro class or because ye koda nipa ase. Videos be about Bontia, then Vice President Dr. Bomia Eche and Roma be a cajon Emma political party ni elusuye. Say 3 days to the election na full cry atumu 11 that kind of now till the Canada Japan so can na they are bringing more can e bi mo ka say no. This is not thank you to, but the opportunity be a omuanya person omonka omoboso asem be a show omoboso acha and community maker, and this is the platform where omonya omoka asem no. It we ne area take the direction at the main thank you to no cry free wo. Oni sankrofo ne ya adwen.
When you hear with the Ghana party politics here, you realize that some controversies and you knew every cycle. The same thing. Maybe it's going to be the upper Google number thank you to not to test the Kufabe's popularity MPP 16th September 2013. Thank you to a platform to relaunch Kufabe's comeback. These are things that come up every time. Party be thank you to. And see, so when the Agrode Chiacha, you realize that it's not new. In fact, in the year 2017, a brother on Mampini, Dada, and now Mampini, and now Mampini, John Dramani Mahama, a year thank you to Dr. Before, Mr. Kojubo Sumo, and you know, the criticizing, yes, I don't know, you know, also a de facto leader, and I walk on no person whitewashing on here there. And it's not new. They are not new controversies. They are allowed. However, for two things say share party for now now what that must say for party no a mother party in the previous elections. Who are who should be so say over sounds will be who are contact no much business you will be free. For can you say yeah can says you review report now. Any party for the better and some maybe at different levels, any different fora. Need now for more. Need the associate you're going into the future. And the Bibia Niwa party no aya atia when it comes to this thank you tour. Ishia Omwa, General Secretary, Emma, a very quick report and brief. As part of the report in the brief, no, or drop it critical and relevant issues for that particular forum from the party's review report. Or coming in via Nafi or the Nasian crashes the Mama Party and say, today a woman, Yabimuda. You know, I boy homody and so they are not a penny and sent to Bianca. Emma Ubia Abemundu. Nayan Kaya Humbum. Now, in spite of all the challenges, you know, you face you will be infinima Yaka Kanu. Now, you're queer, you know, Yahoo didn't even control and say Encanano. Flag bearer Eba de Kasa. No, a chair party for some of the challenges and difficulties are Yengina, you play who as Amayuku. Na wasai aboy kokose se yebe tumia yen kan se sa niema we no obviously edi yenya enti ye koye no no ye hwe ni nyina ye masa nsem ensi biem no the national party executives or the national communicators or the national key party stakeholders and the general public in the region. This is the format of the thank you tour and it has not been any different from the past.
From Bruno region, money chira
Ashanti
region. Okay, so from there, no mobile code break kakra na you continue say mobile winning na and na mo abejema home.
I say the answer the doctor no. Yeah, the entire schedule no. Eto about thing and yeah, towards what opportunity somewhere around June 4th. Answer if you
so this thank you tour, the Dr. Bomiash and the main speaker, right?
The General Secretary is also there. General Secretary Kobi Kankasa is a Dr. Bomiash.
What of the party chairman?
The party chairman will have no Kasa. Regional chairman of the party is will have no Kasa.
Regional or hostimuno, the chairman so why or no suitim Kasa.
So the question is Kobi Kankasa Kwabena. No, I want to ban a good.
Na say ebia general secretary akasa regional chairman akasa the flag bearer nakasa is it necessary ema enkrofo bi omo contest flag bearer no so is it necessary so omo so be kasa
oh why not the party meeting go dey say ah e to be call popular and fall listing based on the power ba be share wo no na you see we be kebi you na you say you cry at this point you know you will be part you know until Comodie no crash thing bia with your party no eja na so no nji dey say the university esi ya no kwan and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that there is nothing wrong with that
bro anume ma me na was so on the final point akasa on top radio
yeah so that's it
Emre Pamuni e be san ba na ye di nkomo nyame kan ho
amen.
All right, so live on top 103.1 13 minutes after 8. Final point is my name is Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, the governor, chairman of Mariwa, former third vice chair, Edema MPP Amanyuko Natanase, and Haruna Amaliba, communication team member Edema NDC Amanyuko. No, Nanka mi menya say ya Sami Jamfia Kunya position, you know, and Kadish Moma on acting as a communication officer and farmer. And this Amanyuko, but that is my wish. Anti-minim. Amaliba, Akwaba.
Majo, so a kunyana no boss, so a kunyana modu.
Anti-opportunity never to our ultimate.
A kunyana modu. Until you assume a penny. Assume a penny. Boss, when what you will be a.
That's Sammy Jemf.
Yeah, that's something fair. Yeah.
But why you feel? I come up, papa. So power there, yeah. President Kofo Kaya.
Asina di kan come already.
Oh yeah, Ochiman wo party in.
Asina etosu mi so.
Party in government. Yeah, chance o general secretary. Opposition.
Asina etosu mi come Sami Jemf will be a. Yes, because the inspiration and then the main canon inspire leadership in Nalibi and this far for the past 8 years to be able to stand firm behind the message of the NDC and pull down the bastion of the opponent. Yeah, the confusion is your camp. And you can only wish them well in opposition.
But that's it. Chairman, Akwaba, net to say. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
F. I say, minim de wenya, what net and yo, just say, baby, I did the papa. Because he said, come on. obi odidi ko na ho ye pa me bona ba so
na no so do ba ko hotel na one for man ko de na ba twa se
me fa onko e
Listen,
oh, me share that to
be a music person in our family.
Oh, me akra me ho adwuma mo. Why fe?
Why do they just me need material no na him to me to as my
oh, you brutal. Oh, you brutal. If you
neatness, just neating no on the head.
One go school.
One
year JSS. 1 year JSS. And no show see no apamon susu.
Wow.
Ye koye sifas wedding no. Best man for ni bia ni ho susu no.
Hey,
so obia bisawa. One susu obia. Otim ma me gi picture na me dey sending.
Hey.
One go school.
And e twa mama. O so tiva.
Owo ye kwan ya so.
Ahaya.
Na ye kwan ba bia me no area ho. Oye brutal.
Na be ne be ko.
Oh, we are ready. Mama no kra ba nya ye kra na ye be ko. Oh mama na ba. Oye brutal. Your friend Ura, very fantastic young guy. What can so spell it there? Na oye mo bi na say what wakoto machines into no crap man for class and chrom. Yeah. I dream won team.
I say ajuma wa mo ko almost like first
ajuma pa. Ajuma ra yeah.
This all compare.
Yeah sure kan na ye need no yeah sure camp ho no. The ACC say mo ko e bi nim say na kan say mo na mi na enkambo mu to enye thank you to because anase bi a kokan wa adwen to ehwe de ekode Dr. Bawumia no mo kan Kennedy Japan ne na mo abren yanim no ase abufo hwe bia koma so na o de to abonten sana na mo hwe no
me da se ma me chetifo
chiefo Joseph
no me na mo ase opportunity am de man ne be to adwen ne be kire ya adwen ayi am se to abawie e free titinyina ye to ababia awia de olusu yo de owini yo oko thank you to me boaka
no cre
free rolling so ko o koya o du wa he e hwe so ma no en kwa de tru book you free ho ko e koto you free ho ko so ni e lusu yo koto I come thank you owini yo so ye koto okoye owini second term ye ko thank you to most ebe atamas be wi mi ye okoto olusu ye no okoto mahama be wi mi ye okoto kufuan so okoto that time olusu ye makufuan be wi mi ye 2017 oko thank you to mahama so ko bi thank you to na ene Bawumia contest Walusu no okoto a edi enu dede bebrebe
ho na ye dede no
sin na ben ba na metie no microphone wa pamfo
dede be na ye
ene question bi sa mi kura I see a thank you to be a debi e kono sa na e friend thank you
na maybe sa say
na say nja
na ye thank you to so tiase
yes
thank you ahanti de mu ye mo das
nti wo tie ana wo de video kitikiti na hu da ko bo modia ne watch
voice na wo tete ye no wo na ya aseda
nti wan ti so bi gas wan so bi patcho wan ti so bi preach unity wan ti ni nyina nka ho wan ti ni nyina ana wo do apiki ba ko say adam ye kan we ni nyina so tie all the food speakers various speaker by speaker. The accept problems about you who problem be solution. If you don't know what classroom near my exams, question won't me what kind cry won't I say whether I answer no correctly. So you must know the problem. Party people must know. In fact, there are two a certain committee. Send a baby and a few years work elections here. We are MPP. You renew, you lose so, you set a committee. What caused it? What did we do well? What did we not? So it can guide our future elections. I feel as you got to obey, yet the same thing. Your T committee must let Professor Kwabena down. Previous ones didn't know. Your T committee, in fact, I know Bawumia wanted to go for the thank you tour right after the elections. Then the National Council decided to set up a committee to review or look at the elections 2024. So he said, okay, let me hold on. So I don't go and try almost one. So I can also get the data and fact according to what I have. The compare. And pass the code in the free portable. Anna, Wakos National Council, the highest decision making body. Anna almost a party. No, and a model Baumia a call elections. So you cannot sit home. No, to me, to fear your member and Kwanko. When he Baumia says, okay, most of the call elections, many other aspirants in the call. All 10, you can't even Kwanko Dase. A bit of the Sia, I join it. A bit of some call a month all the 16 regions. Until at the point they will join. No, really, I don't know about me. Call elections. And I call you prepare will be, and I will be, and I tell actually, and you are a project in. I have one of you. And you know, can see another way. Hey, bra. Okay, me tea, if you for more than me tears, I may say, hey, you can you, sir. Yeah, as you come out, as you who me a cat, and then we took a some Kwabena Owusu Agyemang. Of him? Oh, no, who know cat. Ontenaya, Unsunayoya. You want to quote Tom say who. And a friend say, I feel the call elections. You call your research. You are, you call, I thank you to. Minuka say Mahama play a winnie, or also said you thank you to us, but you feel him to me. Young fellow, so you must start to come to thank you to. He started just after the elections. But this is not the first time Obi called thank you. Yes, that one day. Now then, I met the Mossa, then Obi called the project. Oh. I'm not saying with a matter of fact, on Wakasan, on Wakasan, crowd to me in Kwabena the National Council, the highest decision making body, and a Kai, or Kayans who are fair others, and then you can only the echo. Only the main contender. But Kobe, yeah, or Konzo or Kasa, yeah. There are problems on you here, okay? Or Council can no crew. Let Walker. And the CC, I don't want to come one like as a miracle. Yeah. Yes. One so me back as a be a casabi. And a binomu can almost see a patch out. A binomu so calm, young cabin, a binomu car the problems with me, a binomu car see no problems, you know. How do we like we have to learn lessons from the past so that going forward in 2028 we will make amends. Then we can say me as communicator and a party member who is poised and ready and know that we can win 2028. I know how I speak. And I wish all party members too, especially those on the different WhatsApp platforms and social media. When you embrace a person, you must be circumspect in what you say and how you do what you do. Live on top 103.1 live caregivers other Roma and they did my dear bro. I'm about to say with the Yanko can be sure. But can be the way as I'm in fact, news are buying Ray. The late Nigerian gospel singer Simechi. Only no more money. We sentenced me to death by hanging. Yeah. This should be a lesson to memory. More Kaisa, we say, our mom may use an, you know, it could be who and I say, yes, yes, our lady. This should be a lesson to all men. Now, may again say, what happened to Nkwadano? Well, now, Mama may film, my friend, or Papa, so yes, say. The Lord doesn't act on emotions and sympathies. No, says that American diamante. Oh yes, or boss says I know the winning. Yes, how was your JD and I see Nukunu or the brosat and Ukun or Baba and be free. It's evidence or more gather the court to nature say Nikunu Nampa, true or nona or Bani the free or Bronesa. Unjano so Unjana and the Obronesa and a no balloting. And a quarters. I wish, and my question is what happened to Nkwadano? Governor. The Lord doesn't take sympathies or takes solace from the intuitions and fanciful emotions of people. But Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia is talking. Mathieu, the proponent and the exponent of the MPP.
You do.
And you find it. First year,
You do.
you two follow one tier, Obeko and Tia de. Probably be like position, a dredge home. Governor,
Yeah.
you can't say, call thank you to I am from Sue. And all you now call thank you to I am from Sue. After all, you went to the people to seek their mandate.
O microphone, what bottle be me?
Is it okay?
Yeah.
What do you mean count? Fine. You went to the people to seek their mandate. The fact that they didn't vote for you, perhaps for me, doesn't mean no or never. It may mean say, no, this is your time. Go and come back again. And this is all appreciate here. Say, oh, and governor, and you say about to no one year even 10,000 vote.
David, never.
Na nipa beye 1 million atu Obama Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia. I congratulate him for that defeat and that number he got. Even though on your 38%, still he has done his best. But the issues are urban. It has nothing to do with the thank you to our Oko. The issues now are exposing the behavior of the MPP as a political party.
Okay. Turn on more.
Yes. And their nature as a political entity. And why Ghanaians, for the next, if possible, 150 years, should never dream of giving power to them.
Ebe.
Yes. See here. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia. So born in a. Was it one new that said 3 days to elections? It took for a boom. No, say, hey, the one that idea.
You can't almost say a boy.
Wọ́n ló bẹ̀bù sẹ́gà rẹ̀ fọ́ sẹ́ wọ́n lè yẹ sáà díẹ̀ nọ. That question náà òbí sẹ́ ó ní ọ̀pá kyerẹ́. Ọ̀pá kyerẹ́ sẹ́ kwaku àdó ọ̀màpínì ẹ̀ ọ̀tí ẹ̀kọ́nyà so ọ̀nà wọn ní sáà sẹ́mbọ̀nẹ́ no. Ní sẹ́ Ghana fún wọn ẹ̀dínwó fún òbúfúsí bí a yẹn fa nkọ́ no so. Ó ká John the Baptist. Táàmù ọ̀nà ọgbọ́n èṣù. Oh, Jordan asubonte hono we must say here
I didn't see it.
Oh, hoda ko na Israel ma mu soja fo no mpini fo mu demrika kekra omponko on be piwa adaya ye be bosu e na hwe omoni mu di na ogu so ho se owo ma fanu na tu mu fo se abufushi wa ebe ni nyani mfia no right that is it why the tu mu fo se Abuvushiwa Ebenufrano. Exactly what the MPP are doing. And what you can in Japan. And they are born audio carefully. You could see. Say MPP need to apologize to Adjoa Safwa.
I didn't.
Because so much Adjoa Safwa they say on the uniform committee of disciplinary committee anymore. Why in Japan and abroad? Because someone are working.
And then I can't.
They are all lamenting. And they are venting out their frustrations. I just afforded the same thing. And they were hailing her before the disciplinary committee. But see, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia say, though he wanted to do the thank you to earlier, but no change. Professor Aaron Michael Quick committee in some form reporting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. There is nothing wrong to compile a report after the feast. When the NDC sent Professor, that's the Dr. Akwesibotwi, the late, for the cry NCA, and then Peninfua, now Professor Joshua Labi Ekahon, and senior party members. So among grounds, no TT partner after the elections, 2016, when the NDC lost. They went with humility. They humbly listened to the party folks. In fact, undoubtedly, I dare say there might be instances where tempers even fled. But as leaders, mature as they are, they didn't respond. They accepted responsibility. Yeah, in the demo, in the demo, in the Kodincho. But it's only three just about this for Mefankodi. They listened to the party members, Obia Kanasem. At the end of the day, we accepted our mistakes, we corrected them, we came to the people and we move on. Today, here we are. Is it the same thing that the NPP are doing? No! Nobody want to admit. President Mahama, after 2016, the first time Okasa chair party for, or did to say, me as a president, John Dramani Mahama, I accept the mistake as a leader by leading the party to defeat. But you go point at Domwa, you better say to me, and they are Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, has he accepted that? No. We blame one and they blame Kwabena and you show blame me. We are hearing show be bonus bo. But here Professor Aaron Michael Quay committee report now all cano. Here in sacred asset. For example, more page 47 now. Miracle Abuaje we interview here. Tia some page 47 e come from Miracle Abuaje home. Our party was funded by intellectuals. So how did we end up with Dennis Miracle Abuaje and Richard Ahiagba? Individuals not known for presenting sound, logical and coherent argument.
Report to Ben
leading our communications.
Report to Ben.
Michael Quay report now. Page 47.
Page
47. And what I'm reading now. I can show it to you.
We are report.
And here no report. I can show it to you. So we'll say here no. So we'll say here no. And the original Fabra. Then Ben original. MP. Probably Nigeria, Kenya. Or so Yesu. And opposing force or committed blasphemy or come to some no change court. Then the lawyer is opposing for the say. So what's that quite a year for? But until someone publish original, this is what I will stand by. And the page 47 the more can you to ask their so to mask their shortcomings.
We now page 47.
Yes, they created the impression that the media was against us. This confrontational posture made it even harder to communicate our message to the middle class, who are already burdened by the consequences of our poor economic policies. We are a TESCOM coordinator, as captured in page 47 of their report.
52.
Page 52, I'll give it to you. But see, in the same vein, that confrontational post alone, and the main side say the media alone pour more some a bit and primary fascinated case. So kind of so kind of one. Our national chairman Bino. On no control in some war TV 3 microphone they bought from no. These are the people. They didn't change in opposition, in power. And it's still, you know,
I'm friend Joe.
Oh, so I am quoting you. Well, they didn't change. Primary fascinated. It was a day. Oh, see, they didn't change in power. And in opposition, they maintained the same attitude. Arrogance of power. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, domestic exchange program. Oman Premier Kufrado, before he spoke, can of Fueta Bekan Pifi say they are not going to haircut anybody. What Beka?
Obekan,
Nima mimi ya back in the fire. Oman Premier Kasa Omeka and Faso. Omeka Faso say they will not be haircut. Meanwhile, President then candidate John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Kinsirato Forsen, now finance minister, addressing forum at University of UPSC, okay, auditorium. And over there, Dr. Kinsirato Forsen made it clear. Say, I am a flag by now corner, they will be haircut. Almost said that they will be haircut. But they will haircut at the end of the day. A cohesive, a true for in MPP. And then I'm not to opposition. And that hand time that's who come see and tea. But see, 3 regions by the time they are done,
according to Miracles, 4
regions. What they are trying, Asante region, MSC Kokeno for Japan and Kasana region, Central, and Kopi water. Remember, Eastern region, Kopi Chivino. Ghana for better sounds or monsoon. We can only wish them well. But Mama catch the police service for say, your baby basso.
Oh my day.
Say Omo provided the needed protection for those who conform also what TSC about to demonstrate. It's their right to demonstrate. But these people are not demonstrators. They are terrorists looking at the nature of their dressing.
Oh, come on.
They are.
Come on.
They are. And they should behave themselves.
Dressing on my dressing.
You see,
China or share Kotechi. There was a time we be more than your friends and we used to organize a friends.
What is that? What is that? You organize a team. I mean,
we used to organize a friends.
See, we know who Pablo is, and we know them. We know their behavior and their nature in society. What confers are cool lambs? William say, "I was gone," and Crawford couldn't to trust in the video. Could the GH IGP team and Mayor? I know that IGP is your father. Tell him. Some Crawford couldn't have some money. No. President Mahama gave a directive for those brutalities to be investigated. Those guys that be picked up because Oketechi have who is he to mobilize these hoodlums around him and move it from one place to another with these guys? Who is he?
Live on top 103.1, 37 minutes after 8, final point. And also, we saw with the chairman. It did to a Jumara and they are launching. And now said there is no do so. Our Ghana as we speak. I fought to be an Abu Baba Bibakum, an energy minister, and I can we say, forgive us our mistakes. We will do better in future. Dr. Bomia begs Ghanaians. We offer do so then and say.
The last one okay me baho. Me sanabaho. But let me correct one impression.
Yeah, dear here.
And anyway, whenever you could see a radio biso.
Oh, okay.
Oko 2, the original Homani ko 2 na host no e preventing.
Emudia.
No, or say page 144. And
na said okay you be anim say never more you
obi any obi an onyan san to say
oh in say me kire me mo obi ahun say the ono an dey na
ona o say page 144 and I'm can say you know mko ba nyina then see 120 enti ko post 144 page a nti say we kura no I say o kan first John also first John chapter 88 verse 89
abre ni bible mu any John
hokra bi ni hosa then he comes here this evening
na so no akra accept say
and then quote
and
then quote the now bring the figure down to 47 from 147 to 47 you and a friend also called them akai you see sometimes and I can send betray at T4 me can tell me catch at T4 when we were in power, we had communication training. And when some people were in opposition, they also had communication training. Because how we communicate when we are in power normally is different from how we communicate when we are in opposition. Now, we are opposition. Now, we need Russia, we need training. Say Cuba, say Russia, say Ghana. Now, mobile power, but we need our communication, we need power number, power more. You must be debriefed.
Yes, I will change it.
As I say, I don't go training. Now, catch that in front, so almost starting training woman Crawford about how to communicate when you are in
power. Different from opposition.
Yes.
Communicate. Okay.
When she doesn't try to another film, because I know they call. Say the president, and by me, I can say, and then I say, yes, say, or no, to know that comma or that coboko. Omuko can't go na chiwa boko. Also, tears, eh? Me and Uncle from Makoto to say, no, I can't 3 weeks. After the Basaka Boko, I said, Budamoka Nobua. Salom don't communicate. But we, FPP, we don't believe in peddling falsehood and lies. We don't believe in that. We think that the average Ghanaian is wise enough. Me, we try and trust him. I feel very insulted because I think you think say make us here. Until you catch them at that time, I say we a black. America was here red and blue. Just a just because it's just a answer. And unfortunately, that's how some of their communicators communicate. Bad. Who are Bema? Canocre. Manocre. Baby, you so canocre. Not say a month.
Some I am doing so near share a Jumaru and the other because
the last one kind of some
forgive us and I do so then.
Say forgive us no kind. And under one campus make
kind Mrs. Troy no come and one say no one goes out.
Say I make Miss Aneba.
Okay.
Your co-elections. You have problems. You who say do Dr. Kwabena Owusu Agyemang. It is in the query report. 3 days to elections na yato petrol would have been and business nyansa ni be kura na za ade ne ba ezaka na nsan ekoto aba
I say automatic adjustment anameba say
na meka no just say so nyansa ni pa ekoto aba 3 days time no what to say pesi e wini osre ene mama
na more president
make kamba Dr. Bamina ngasa ba catch the Ghana for na so ndo ba yi level betwem because even before it was passed okomeka on se fa kan ko interview o si here for na use the mobile man ya use kai we say check na use we mobile just be na esro zika bi na oprosi no problem can say we was 200 Ghana bi I was amu bi na muzu ko ya no sa kotreta. So he said, I don't agree. About between. No, Anna, I got you. He is not the president. He is on cabinet. And I know tea. And this is for a majority leader. Looked at a Ayaraga. And what you say, cabinet no Kobi. Na cabinet no Mukwa. They only go to help the president think and advise. The final say is the president. And to your vice president, to your minister, who is a speaker, now you are too bad. Who got what we are to vote, you vote to cry president the third offer. Yet they told you and I say, Baumia, when he was the vice president, he could be to make sure you love him so on prayer.
It's not because Dr. Baumia be catching and say he's the luckiest vice president ever because the boss managed my pa. And yet because of the one and no sem in John guys say oh boss Emma would now Casano Tidia. Why don't you convince him to cancel it? And you know
why president this starting now. This is the luckiest husband. But financial private jet muda. Obinzo say he is the luckiest. I luckiest wife. The financial private jet munda. Obinzo for say I'm jet, but they do other private jet me adine cover we use. They make cannot say.
I mean say.
My men san for another one bra.
5 cards and for free.
It does not say. Empty a bet to me akwaba. Adie no oyo lucky. Because he was allowed to do digital. Ya call lunch a passport. Ship room. They could for the lunch here no. Obinzo call lunch see the project. Nimzu uti no. Passport no ship room. Okay, December year could for the lunch here. Amuka so really out first.
In fact, me you credit home como former Kusibu Af. Edi unse no public sector reform. Edi Honkomo, so I know much about that one. Yeah.
Anyone must say Obiaba Adia Kufa lunch last December year you. Our cast by 1st January. The best idea really are then out. Buy no hold you on. Another 3 months. And a friend call lunch beam. And music music. Lunch is your music lunch. That's all one at the other. Say, no so can say. And so can say. Yes, see me here, you print here, you see first January best at I really out. No me and the Muslim hold on. You hold on. No buy ya. You say I have a project in the Masaka call and Chibu. The good for the end while lunching. Why do you do this to with our money? Why do you waste our money like that? Akufuado won the ne also okano Akufuado e won the passport cheap in room. Few of the ministers who were privileged had yes, but to the masses they said they want to Akufuado did the date no December date of issue. So if you come and launch another one in January now I say I feel no dey ba I feel na e ba na why are there. And then some call and back who come for a friend say, Kumasi. I said, you know, don't know what it is. Kufuado. Kufuado kwa de buy. John Kuma be na anyway. Okay. Answer my finance minister.
Ne, baby Eric when dem ko lunch.
Dem ko lunch here.
Yeah.
Oh program. Wo ho. Wo ba na beto so a, wo ko another lunch in bi am saa ye die. Kwabena program e first final point ba.
Yeah.
Baby our lunch.
David.
O start here, baby our lunch.
David.
Na dey na mo yesa. Anyway, you dey say Yahoo say e-levy ekuti aye. Ba obi kasa no say wan ka say omo na ye yo. O say yan na ekotra asisi e-levy ye mfamba ati oti ye na ye de aba. Yan asan de aba. O say yan na ekotra asisi haircut ye President Kwabena announce ye ati ye de aba. And never be break with your heart to bend their doing now. I'll highlight you. We will say your swimming lessons, your patch of yesterday. But this time, he's his own man. He knows what is good for you and for me and for the whole Ghana. He knows how to work with some of whom as vice president, they mean some of Kaya, now opportunity and then because he was not the final sayer.
Chama NC for my man.
Papa mucho was yes fear home lessons. Ye pesi yeba. The equals were ne kania yatum 14.75%. The equals were ene insu yatum no mo se Ghana for bread into home babaji na yetimi amema akofrom kakra ya. The only thing on here and some be a betting tax. And you 10%. 10% we try to no dino. Near abaji no tax or the work or requirement. And on me whom the desire. But make us so bob between or castle trade. Also buy or castle between. What 10% where you feel. Or more trap bet or money adject. Meaning tribute. Kwabena Owusu Agyemang.
No, David.
It's a more trap and no manager. Now you 10% me free. Now the 14.75% I bet to Kania yen nada. Baba for Yusu, hairdresser for Yusu, Omo Kania is some Yusu. You need 10% free soon. You the 14.7. I bet to Kania some amino. Yeah, the as only man on the top is.
Chama, my man now was memory ninety. Na Amalaba. Oh, my more 10 minutes.
Well,
Timamin ko.
Come on, time, no, and
oh, me more 10 minutes. Solid in Pacho. I feel it means you. Debbie.
I don't crab about them. I feel
me today. You can pray. Oh, the end I walk.
Yeah, I'll come to the Glura. But
yeah. I quite remember this kind of doom song kakra kray happen under MPP. You demand your friend is a turntable from Napo. But catch say doom to be anywhere. And the same thing they cause so. More catch say there is no doom so. You just localized for to be now. But I say more disagree.
But no, you see, I'll come to that a moment. Governor, young NDC, you will not take a moral lesson from a brothel, and no brothel can advise us. And the proponent, the exponent, and the activists of MPP forum, they should keep their advice to themselves. The minimum footwear can you money?
I will be paying to you 2 for months.
Then it's new one number 2 of okay, you pay footwear, you know you go over to say NBC need to retrain its communicators. Any money? But let me tell you something.
But so him say power. You power.
Neighbor. Mikuta, these publications were a lot of them. 28 October 2017. Lead Kosibochi Committee report is authentic. Kokubako. Who's Kokubako? A maverick MPP activist in the name of a media. Of course, but we know where he communicated to. Akufado down for no. Yeah, him. Also then, NDC insiders scanned portions of the Kosibochi report to me. NDC insider. That's scanning Kosibochi report in their manner. But MPP report the MPP insider cannot scan it to us. They are in power. Okay, can't answer now your mother. See, don't push us to say certain things. So I see now go to page 144. Now you no cry. Page 44 as well. And also you no cry. Huh? Because what you report. Still, go back to you. NDC should publish a Kosibocho report to stop these speculations. Oh. Enti was say in a mekanya no akwabia was say o Yesu Kristo de achi no Kenya. The police for na kokko so wakabu system. And then the council the lawyer what to general court e ka che police for say mo si akwa we Yesu Kristo na Yesu na mo wodo amuni mu no mo ko fa nemra. Mo ko fa nemra. And so must track report we and yeah Dr. Michael Kwe reporter say the original about Bontana Beboa. Wouldn't that set put every speculations to rest?
Yeah.
Good. Now someone to me here, you come on into me and we will talk.
Someone can report to me as I'm checking.
Yeah, omo inside the scanner ma no. You should be ready. Said the omo here dey kan you know. You show your omo there you should be ka. Ntomo come on into. But see what tram truckers here wa ha. Mbi before na kuyizam. Omo nya kada. Say ko for na kofa NIP buy. Ko for didn't bring NIP. Kuta publication 13 August 2014. President Mahama launches youth enterprise support. We friend yes, meboa. Before President Mahama, na Bible corner in 2017. No the 10 million Ghana cedis addition yes youth enterprise support to support the young Ghanaian entrepreneurs.
So you can NEPA na yes.
I am giving the history of that agency. A lot of Ghanaian youth benefited from that program and the policy and package. Akufo do buy no time John Kuma koto ano. No more than na beye NIP. But the NIP have taken another leap. The dual program was a policy NDC a promise here in our 2020 manifesto. In fact, how did the idea came about? Before the elections 2020 and of course MPPs too, they will do the same thing in opposition. But Olushona Yansa they will fail. That is why I am proud to be NDC member and I love the NDC so much. Now me could do heaven me and busa me say dear bad no your mamia make catch and say we are the Kabeyo pa me the NDC branch wa ha. San say your party oh
heaven.
Oh yes. Me pa wo mu no dwuna bo bill adwempa asomoma. Mahamane Johnson Sidwin Ketia, the National General Secretary at that time, and Ofuson Pofo, who was the chairman among all the executive, Prof. Jenano Kwabena the running mate. We cannot continue to do the same old things and expect a different results. This time around, let's think outside the box. And thinking outside the box presupposes that a democratic enterprise is owned by the people. And see a 2016 a be a new no and a fun period teachma and not Ghana for to about a year regardless of the infrastructure development that went on. So yanko nipa no hot man before no nko busa almost say more the 2 million next 4 years 2020 ade ba ne mamo ye ko ji Ghana for adwen chene before na mechi di atem and this for ni ideas enti na ko o man for no ko ja adwen chene. These are the people, they ridicule us. They insulted us. By Yampaba, and as part of the proposal to solve the youth, the teeming unemployed youth, whether skilled or unskilled, and the idea of a Jumapano Ifribaye. It was incorporated in our 2020 manifesto. Whatever happens, NDC couldn't form government. And in 2024, we maintain the same because so 2020 and 2024 manifesto now, there were minor alterations due to the changes of economic situations and the country's life over the last 4 years. But it was more or less the copy of the same 2020 manifesto. And today's idea sailed through and Abeduha. And the president launched it today under the auspices of the youth ministry led by Pablo and Erica J, who is the CEO of NIP. What is that? Ejumawura no Krampo coming to do. The Ejumawura policy seeks to support 10,000 Ghanaian youth annually. Entrepreneurially. Omo kan say entrepreneurially, that's what I can say. Bro, for no, you know, to the name we do. Ghana mabunu o mo person mo ye mo adwuma. Na mo tuni biem. Na mo nya kwanya efa afoforo so beka ho. Na mo bi nwuma e ma afoforo no. Nipa mpem du afibia is the target. Besides that, it includes unskilled people. Because unskilled that said you obi a onko school da. They say we tell ya also onko school da. Now we tumi pama dey fefefe. You say I served in the interparty committee of the NDC before the elections. Okay. Led by Dr. Peter Boamo Tukuno. Dr. Maria Usi was our deputy director. So who called National Mosque on? Who called National Mosque? Kawukudi. Abrosan Green B. There was this agency or me feed that agency ni din. Omo ade omo ya nsa ade pam ko a. Omo pam enyo no e dey supply the US market through Agua. And 2023 alone, they were able to rake in $24 million into the Ghanaian economy. Can you imagine that? These are the agencies that government is going to collaborate with to provide skills and financial support to the marginalized groups and women and people who want to create their own jobs and employ others. So that the teaming unemployed youth will bring it down. Last week or so, under the office of the Ministry of Communication, Jata St. George, Honorable MP for Ningo Pram Pram, President Mahama launched the 1 million coders program to train the youth in IT. And we can say, Ejumawura near launching, Ejumapanso is following, where government is going to provide tools to master craftsmen to train people who want to learn artisanal skills in all areas, including plumbing, masonry, etc., etc., etc. So in effect, the focus of government is to create jobs for the youth. These are issues, and I say programs are about solving a problem as a country. Where any abiding focus, where in the Ghana for to about 57% Edema President Mahama. No more MPP 38% so omo fan kodi di ofie. Where any winter Ghana for to about over 1.7 million Edema NDC. And until you are ben and also reguma no ye no. So governor, atie for a motie enwei. Monti ase say NDC you reguma ye. Suppose so can say no. Na si o si ojuma ye yes you reguma ye. Ghana for temajuma kesi e part of their soye. Na ye kire Ghana for so say with only 60 ministers, President Mahama so far so good. He is delivering gradually, and by the next 4 years, yeah, he will read January 2028. I be come 10 or 11 months. No control bano. So Ghana for boom ko you all be proud to say, sir, President Mahama, and you cool, and so far so good, and you have led us well. I'm not surprised. So Musa don't report about Bonte. About 62% of Ghanaians say now the country is moving in the right direction. We are moving gradually, but we will get there. They don't know because of the police officers to stand by. So